Hey everybody, we're about to do an unboxing. I'm out in the garage here, so the audio will be rough because I'm just using the camera audio. And this is a guitar that I basically got for free from Temu because what I had done is I had gotten like 160% thing back credit, and I bought a guitar for $172, which is like an Ingve ripoff kind of thing, but that guitar is fantastic and I will show it to you. So I paid 170 bucks for that, I believe it was. Then got this credit for $220, and then I also got a $10 cash back and PayPal, so that was about $160 I paid for the Ingve guitar, and I got this one free basically. So let's take a look at what it is here. Got a spider on here. Alright, go away, little spider. Here we go. So we lift up this piece right here. All these Chinese guitars are kind of packed the same way. This is an actual name brand guitar. It's not an off brand of anything, but it is a signature model they stole it from, basically. Stole, but copied it from. So here we go. I think you could probably see it a little bit through here. And we will just rip this thing off, rip the bandage off, and get to see what this guitar is. And this is it right here, the WestCreek. It's basically a John 5 copy. I will say the one thing that shocked me was, looking at this, I thought this would be a mirror pickguard, but it's kind of a brushed aluminum. But can't really see the reflection in it. You can a little bit, but yeah, just wanted to show you that I got this guitar for free, and we are going to go downstairs in the studio. Going to play this one and the Ingve one, and then see what we think of it.
Here comes Mike, it's time for the show. He's always here where the sun, rain, or snow. It's always fun and never drab. So here we go, it's Mike's musical rehab.
All right, so here's the guitar. You got to see the unboxing. Obviously, this is kind of like their shot at a John 5. Not really the same. The pickguard is different, where the kill switch is different. Doesn't have that standard Tele layout with, he had the switch for the pickups up here. This one has the switch down here, so it's based loosely, obviously, off the John 5. The neck is not all white like the John 5 Fender Stratocaster, but it does have the red binding, red pickups. Brushed metal kind of pickguard, not the full mirror pickguard. Red tones, and obviously the kill switch gives that whole kind of John 5 vibe. But this guitar, what I am going to say, I have added nothing to this. Usually I upgrade all the guitars. I'll put locking tuners and my strings on it. This one is out of the box kind of what it is. And I'm actually filming this video from when I did the unboxing about 2 months after. I unboxed this, and I've kept the same strings on. I've been so busy with stuff, but I've been picking this up and playing it every so often. And let me tell you, it's really, really got a great, like, heavy tone, like. Yeah, I love the tone of this guitar, and I love the playability. The action is super low on this. Came really well set up. It's got ball end stainless steel frets. They're very small frets, I'm going to say, but they work. The guitar is the neck is a roasted maple neck. Plays, sounds great, feels great in the hand. Very, very kind of shreddy, very smooth. Has a nice feel to the back of it, more of a satin feel to it. You know, the rosewood fretboard with a cool little inlay on the 12th fret. And I'm going to say this guitar is really, really nice. It's got Al Nico 5 pickups. It's got a set bridge, a Tele bridge, so not like a whammy bridge. You know, I believe on the John 5, on some of them, he has the Floyd on it. This one's more of a set Tele bridge, string through body. Really, really great playing guitar. I'm going to give you a little more of this like kind of tone in here, but let's do this here. Yeah, I really, really love this guitar. If you go back to here and do a little. You got that, so you can do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really love this. I can give you a little bit of a cut up here. Yeah, I love this guitar. I mean, it's such a fun, like, player guitar. Feels comfortable. I'm sure, like, I haven't opened this up. I'm sure the pots are probably dime pots going in there for, what I kind of wish some of these guitars would do, and I've seen it in some of the Leo James, is charge me $15 more and put giant 500K pots in there. I mean, it's kind of a simple thing to do. I can tell you if I go to, like, Guitar Center, to get a 500K, like, Fender pot is like $7. So I would rather they do that and use that a little bit, but I'm okay. I've seen someone open this up, and they are smaller dime pots, but they work. Just because they're dime pots doesn't mean they can't handle this. They are 500K, I believe, on the pots, and like I said, the bridge is super comfortable. What I will say, and it's the same as with the other Leo James Telecaster that I did a review of on here. Not Leo James. Sorry, Leo James. WestCreek. Just like the other WestCreek guitar that I did on here, the bridge, the saddle, like, screws that were in there, they were way too high. So when you played this guitar, it really was smashing into your hand. And even if I had raised up the neck to kind of make it so I could raise up the bridge more so I could bring those screws down, they would have still been sticking up. So I bought some, like, 10 millimeter screws, put them in, changed that, and that was fine. You could buy a pack on Amazon for like $6 of like 20 of them. So that actually made this a lot better, just putting that in. But I have not restrung this yet. I am going to do restring this, and I am going to put locking tuners on it, because when I add the locking tuners, that means it's here to stay. It's one of my guitars. It's going to be one of them in here. It's funny. I have so many nice, like, if you could see, you can't see in here right now, whole bunch of nice, really nice higher-end guitars on the wall over here. But when I show a picture of, like, my studio room, everyone gravitates to this guitar right here because of the cool look with the red and white. And it just looks cool. I think on stage, you're going to look pretty awesome. Like, people are going to be like, that is a really cool guitar. And I think WestCreek, Leo James, Firefly, Donner, who am I forgetting? Which is one that's up there. I'm looking at other ones I have up here, are just doing an amazing job. They are doing an amazing job at making some great guitars for a great price. Fesley's another one. I've got a couple Fesleys over there that I built and stuff like that. And I will say these guitars are good. When I was younger, if I would have had a guitar like this, I would have been thrilled. And you hear so many YouTubers say it now, that these are just made better than what, when we were younger, were made to be. This guitar with everything that's on it, if this headstock, if you took nothing and changed it and kept it, and you put Fender on the headstock, like it's like a $600 guitar that someone's going to be like, oh, this is great. And like I said, the thing that makes it different is knowing this, and I hear Scar My Guitar guy say it all the time. When you buy a guitar in the $200 price range, something like this, you have to realize that you're probably going to have to do a little work on it. So the one thing I always recommend to anyone, and it's something that I did in my life that I didn't do till much later, I started learning from people on how to work on guitars. I build guitars now and stuff like that. But I learned how to do setups, do all the stuff. You have to realize you can't really mess much up unless you're like really torquing the truss rod and break the neck or something like that. But these are such affordable guitars that they're great to mod. Like this guitar, I will actually not even really mod. I will put new strings on this, locking tuners, and that is it. That is what I'm going to do to this guitar because as you can hear right here, this thing rips. Yeah, there is nothing to hate about this guitar. I believe the bridge pickup, from what I come and seen in other videos, comes in about 15, 16, and the neck pickup was actually still around like 12, 13. So very high output pickups. Their Alnico 5s sound absolutely incredible. And I will tell you, if you're someone looking for something a little more flashy, kind of like something that's going to catch people's eyes for $219 on Amazon, this is an absolute bargain of a guitar. Now, you can do it, still is on Temu, I believe, and you can do that and get claim credit, which I've said about in other videos, which if you wait for the right day, if you bought this guitar for $200, you could probably get $110 worth of credit, which would allow you to actually get into, there's some great Fadzleys and stuff for $130 that you can pick up another guitar, you can pick up parts for it and stuff like that. Pick up some locking tuners, do some stuff, and you got yourself a great guitar. So I just wanted to come on, show you this guitar. You know, I always say in my videos, I'm not like these elite players that come on and are just shredding. You watch Guitar Max, that dude is amazing. People doing that. I'm just your average kind of guy that plays at home and plays guitar and records music and has fun doing it. And I love getting to play these guitars that are really like bringing a smile to my face, that they have so much affordability for people to get started and are great playing guitars. So, as I always say to everything, music makes life better. This is a great guitar from WestCreek. They did an amazing job on this. Definitely inspired by John 5. You're not going to have to spend the $3,000 you do on a Fender John 5, but it's killer. And I know Firefly makes one of these kind of John 5 guitars where they actually do it with the switch up here and the kill switch down here and the mirror pickguard, but it's still got the roasted maple neck, which is different from the John 5 all white Telecaster neck. But I will tell you, just to point out, if you go back to an older video I have, I did build off a Squier Sonic. I built a John 5 guitar, and if you go to eBay, you can find a really great all-white fretboard neck, the John 5 neck, for about $60. Great neck. Put some hip shot locking tuners on that, and great guitar. Absolutely love it. Definitely had the mirror pickguard and stuff, but this $219, sometimes you can find a deal on it for like $180. Definitely go out and grab it if you see it. If this is something, this aesthetic is pleasing and something you like, I would say you are not going to regret how this guitar plays. It sounds great. Everything's great. So I will see you guys all in the next video, and you have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Bye.